Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I do hope that you would consider please leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we started working on a nuclear power plant, where we were going to try and get the sulfur started, so that we could get... get the uranium fuel rods and everything that we need for that to get going. However, at the end of the episode, we were running the sulfur back so that we could get it into the refineries to start going from there, and I ran out of aluminium sheets. So I said, well, I'll come back and pick up some aluminium sheets. I've just come back and to the Nexus, and the aluminium sheets are empty, which is concerning to me. So I'm just going to go... We're basically going to go over to have a look at the aluminium factory to see what's going on with it, to see, is there a problem? Have I got some kind of backlog? Because I need aluminium sheets. I need to understand what might have gone wrong with that. So, yeah, we're just going to head over there, and then we'll have a look, and I will catch up with you guys in a couple of moments. Okay, so here we are, over at the aluminium station. And what do we got? That's all the coal being fed out. We're full of casings on there. There we go. Okay, so we have got some coming through. I mean, I'm going to take all of that, but it doesn't look like there's a problem. Let's just have a quick look. Make sure there aren't any. And I'm going to turn night mode off now because... You know what, with Lumin turned on, it gets busy. Right, why have you got a yellow light? You definitely had the bauxite. Definitely dropping the water out. I've had so much trouble with this, and this does worry me for the nuclear about how... trying to keep this flow rate up. Yeah, because you're not very full. Yeah, that flow rate keeps popping all over the shop, and I don't understand why. It should be constant. Right. Yeah, you're unmetered. That valve's just there to slow it down, to make sure it doesn't backflow. This one is metered to make sure we're only throwing in the actual amount that we need to. I don't know. I don't know whether I should just blood that up for a bit and let it go, but then I need to watch it and make sure I don't overdo it. But either way, we're definitely producing a ton of sheets. They're all here. Most peculiar. Yeah, you got 2,000 there waiting. Right, okay. Alright, well, we'll just chalk that down to a... what do you call throughput issue? I mean, I could throw another train in if I need to. Maybe. But it didn't look like the train was getting... It didn't look like there was stuff left in the station that a train had left behind, which makes me not think that it's an actual throughput issue where the train can't handle it. It just might just be a time thing, but it worried me the way I got back there and the box was empty. But I'm sure I've had it before, and then I've got back there and it's been absolutely stuffed to the brim. So, I don't know. We just have to try and keep an eye on it, maybe. But, either way, I'm going to catch you guys back over at the nuclear power plant, where at the moment we're going to start, hopefully, working with some sulfuric acid. Okay, so here we are. We're back. I have run power all the way up there, and I've run the sulfur back as well. So, that's now up and running. So these would just need powering on, which I suppose we could do. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to use visible power lines. Again, I know we've played with hiding these in the floor before, but again, I kind of sometimes just like to see the infrastructure. And the idea would be to run these... also save. The idea, to my mind, would be to run them off the ceiling. But I haven't built the ceiling yet. So, you know, if we wind up doing all the aesthetics and stuff later, we'll run them off the ceiling. But at the moment, I'm more interested in getting them running. Right, okay. Yeah, and you're already in there. Right, okay, so what I do want to do is I want to change a little bit of the logistics we've got coming here from the power point of view. So I want to come down here. I want to grab the nubbin. And I want to run it like here. And I want the power to go around like the outside here, so I can then fill it in with the walls and it won't be viewable or visible. Like, to actually run the power around the floor. So I don't mind seeing the bits going to the actual machinery, but having random poles just to get it around the floor, I think that bit I'd rather try and hide. So I'm just going to, like I say, run these along here. Daisy chain style. Then I can kill these. And the power won't change. Take that one out as well. And then what I'll do is I will grab you. Right, and you are just by that dot. So we're going to try and go... Right, just by that dot. How many squares in? 2 squares in. Okay, 1, 2, and you're just by there. So that should hopefully mean we've then got a connection going straight down there we can't see. Perfect. And then we can grab you and feed you in there, which would then turn all of the refineries on. Lovely. And we're now making sulfuric acid. Nice. Okay. So that's kind of step 1 done. So if we come back and we check our blender. There we go, yeah. We've got the sulfuric acid. We need concrete. So we were going to be making 12 of these. So that's 12 times 15 for the concrete. Okay. So 12 times 15 is 180 concrete. Now I noticed there was a node immediately underneath me, which is actually kind of awesome. But I haven't actually got a radar tower out this far, so we might set one up just so we can check what other resources we have around us right here. But I noticed that... Where was it? Definitely saw one. Oh, there it is. Right, okay, so let's grab some power around the outside here. And then we can head over and have a look. Oh, this is a horrid place. Doubly so at night. Right. There it is. Limescale node. What is it? Pure node. Oh, lovely. Well, that saves me getting the one all the way at the other end. I hear cats. I don't want to hear cats, but I do hear cats. Right, okay, so let's just hug you there. Get around the corner. Right, and then we can pop one down there. There he is. I see him. I see him. Right, okay, so we need 180 concrete. So if we need 180 concrete, we know in a constructor, I'm just going to go really easy with this one. Oh, that's a worry. Right, concrete. So we make 15. So hang on, that's the other end here. So that's 12. So these go 1 for 1. But that's 45 limestone. So 12 times 45 is 540, which that will supply us with. Lovely. Okay. Just head down there and do that then, I suppose. Okay, so do I have enough for 12? Looks like I have enough for 12 or 12 on me. Yeah, nothing else has gone white. Okay. So we'll just give you... Whoop. Yeah, we'll give... Because you're going to be doing all that. So if we come here... We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I mean, we've got the height here, so I'm then inclined to go an extra one there. And then there. Oof. Okay, we'll give you one more. And then we'll come along like this. Because we've got the height to work with this, so that's fine. Okay, and then we can grab the other 6 constructors. Alright, and we'll pop you there like that. So that was what, 4, 5, 6. Cool, okay. And then, yeah, we'll put splitters on the back. Hang on, why did that not go in the middle? There we go. Alright, then we need an extra one for the conveyor hole. Awesome. I mean, that was just a stroke of luck to find that down there and also have it be a pure node. Like, yeah, that's really lucky. Okay, and then coming down here. There we go. Right, and then splitter. Just had a thought, if I put all those splitters upstairs the wrong way round. I bet I have. That's exactly the kind of thing I would do. Oh no. No, those belts do look like they're moving in the right direction. Yeah, no, that's the right way round. Okay, cool. Right, so then you're needing to be fed like that. feel like that cat spotted me. And this was why I did not want to be working on the ground. Because I didn't want to have to deal with any of that nonsense. There we go. Right. So that's that dealt with. We're going to then have a floor hole here. You're going to go like that. You're going to go in there. Right. And then... like that. Lovely. Feed that in there. And we'll just whack that up like that. That one should be more than enough to feed. There we go. Here comes the limestone. Right, we haven't got the power set up for these guys yet. Right, however, you have a ceiling. No. No. Alright. There. Right. Because there, what I'm doing is I can look at the actual rope. So you're saying you should be on that line. Yeah, I mean, that's close enough. Right, so we're on this line here. Right, where are we? There we go, that line. Nearly there for the ground floor. Cool. And then we can daisy chain these together. You guys need to be told you're making concrete. And actually the same for upstairs. So we may as well get that going. Apparently I didn't have the range around the back. Okay. Paste, 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 paste. Paste, paste. Cool. Right. And then... you... we will bring out like so. And then in there. Right, so that sets all of the lower floor going, and the top floor we will just do this. Oh, I'm out of copper wire. Ah. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go back and grab some wire to finish that off. But at least that's then the concrete sorted. And then it's just going to be bringing the uranium over. Which I'm not going to start with yet. Because, yeah. So what does this actually give us? This gives us the encased uranium cells. Okay, and then we need to take the encased uranium cells and put it in a manufacturer. To make the, there we go, uranium fuel rods. Which we'll need to bring electromagnetic control rods over. I think we can fly those over with drones. Looking at how many are needed. And then... some encased industrial beams, which we could probably overdo some of the concrete and bring some steel over for. Because we are not using that to its full effect as yet. Right, but yes, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go and get some wire. Yep, that's what I need. So we can finish getting that concrete going. And then look at the next steps after that. So yeah, I will be back in a couple of moments. Okay, right, here we are. We're back, and I've got the wire to finish off. So, there we go. You're just going to come straight back and be wired in. There we go. We just continue to daisy chain these guys along. Nice. Okay. Last one. Cool. There we go. So, these guys are now going to be pumping out all that concrete. I mean, and they're also going to be doing it 1 for 1, because that needs 15 a minute. The blenders we're going to be putting down... use 15 a minute, so that's 1 for 1. So, I think... we want to start looking at where we can fit these blenders down. Now, what have we got? We've got, how many of those do we have? We've got 8 of those, and they're not balanced and everything. So we are going to have to merge and then split those back out. So I'm thinking what we do with this is we get another, where are we? Industrial fluid buffer. We'll pop that there. Okay. Like that. Okay. We can feed all of these in. Okay. Right. These... oh, that one's not far enough out. It's always annoying when you get little things like that and you're just like, oh, booey. Right, okay. And then we're going to start feeding this along here. And you're going to feed in there. But you are going to have another merger for where we feed in the off... actually, do you need that? No, we'll just feed the extra in here on this bit. But that's now going to just fill that up with sulfuric acid. Fine. Then we need to get down our 12 blenders. And I think if we try and do it like this. Alright, if we come over here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not going to be enough room. I can already tell. Right, let's put that back up to 12. And let's grab our thick concrete floor. Give us a bit more room to play with. Right. So that's going to be the input. But I need the output to... yeah, okay. I I mean, I'd love to go that way, but I don't think that's going to be sensible with how I've got some of these right angled up. So I think... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I mean, do I need 12? I could just overclock them. I could just overclock them. I might do that, actually. Yeah. I think that's going to make the... Actually, how's that going to do on the numbers there? So that's going to do... Hang on, let's just do 40 times 12, 480. Okay, that's fine. So the Mark 6 will do it. So yes, we can overclock these to 200%. And then copy, and then paste. Paste. And we can do the same over here. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, actually that works. Paste. Okay, alright, so that cuts down the number of blenders we need. And I think logistically it might just make life a little bit easier, because what we can do is... Yeah, if we... right. Let's grab the power from here. Right, where are you in a straight line? There you go, right. So let's bring you here. And then we'll start hooking them in like this. Actually, we'll do it from the other side. Because that's a shorter trip, it looks neater. Right, so I'll bring you along here. Right, okay. And then you go in like that. Okay, so what we then do is we bring our sulfuric acid around here. Oh, actually, let's put the pipe splitters in first. So, go there. So all of this will get fed in like so. Alright, and then... Because each individual one... Yeah, uses 80 acid, so a single Mark 1 pipe will be fine to go into each one. That's fine, we can get that done. We'll run a Mark 2 between them. Okay. And then, outputting wise, we're going to be outputting 20 a minute. So that's 20 times 6, that's 120. So again, we can come here, put the junction cross in for each of these. Like that. Because what I really want to do with this nuclear setup is get all of it set up and calculated and worked out and not touch any uranium until it's all in place, and then I can just hook up the uranium and press go, because I want to have as little nuclear material floating around here as possible. Right, so then we're going to come round like that. Come around like that. And then we can run all the way along until we get to the end. Right. But before I hook that in, I'm going to put a valve in. Because we need to make sure none of it flows back this way. And then that hooks in there like that. So that's going to get filled up. That's fine. That's not, because the valve's going to stop it. Right, and then on this side, we can bring it straight in like so. And then that is going to be all the sulfuric acid flowing through. Which is hopefully going to be lovely. Right, okay. So then we're going to have to get the concrete over here. Which should be fine. We're just going to have to merge each one of these into... Yeah, we're going to have to pair these up and merge them into each one. Which I don't think will be too much of an issue. Unless... Although, actually, do I just want to put these together and then remanifold it? That might be easier, actually, than doing multiple pairs and having huge number of belts, like, splitting through. But, I mean, that's going to be a decision for next week. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So, thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a patron, you do gain access to the save files for any open world games that I'm currently playing. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.